after all these years of practicing meditation, I stopped. In this video, I'm going to share with you why I stopped to meditate and what happened to me. In the past years, I meditated a lot. I discovered all that kind of different meditation techniques and I practiced them very intensely. There were times where I meditated every day, like 8 hours. I went to India. I spent a lot of time and money in a meditation resort in India. I went to different kind of meditation places in Europe and I dedicated my life to that during the last years. And because of that, my life changed completely. So it was meditation that brought all these changes into my life. As I started with meditation, I worked in a normal 9-to-5 job. This meditative practice brought so many changes inside of me that all my world, all my outside world was changing completely, and that was all possible because of meditation. It set so many things free inside of me. I got that much energy. I discovered a lot of creativity, and now I'm living a life that is completely different. So I'm working freely. I can structure my daily life how I feel that it's good for me. I live in a beautiful place. Before I lived in a big city in Germany, and now I'm living close to the sea in Italy. It's just amazing, all this nature, to living outside of a big city, to have this closeness to the sea. All these changes were possible for me because of meditation. I never thought that one day I would stop to meditate, because for the past years, somehow it was my life. I dedicated everything to meditation. It gave me so much that I never thought about stopping to meditate. What happened in the last days changed everything for me, and somehow all this meditative practice dropped. I don't want to say to you that don't practice meditation. Meditative practice is such a powerful tool. If you have some kind of pain, you feel unsatisfied, whatever it is, I would recommend to you try meditation. There are so many different kind of techniques that I'm sharing on my YouTube channel, and also in the description under this video I will put a link where you can find all that meditation practices that I discovered. So if you're interested to start meditation, do that. It's so transformative. I cannot even describe this, but still I stopped to meditate, and in this video I want to share with you what happened to me and why I stopped. During the last days, it became very clear for me that somehow this meditative practice also became a kind of doing. So actually I realized that meditation is a non-doing. And if meditation becomes a kind of doing, so you're doing that meditative practice, then it's another activity, and that's not meditation. Meditation is a non-doing. The mind is very clever and tricky in finding ways how to exist, even if in that very moment we don't need that mind. So we think all the day and we need the mind to have that ideas to work for everything, but there are moments when actually we don't need the mind. Meditation is that non-mind, but somehow the mind finds its ways to still exist even in meditation by telling you that now it would be better to meditate because it would be good for you, it can heal you, it has all these benefits. And then I recognize that I'm somehow finding again a kind of goal in meditation. But meditation is not about a goal. It's a non-doing, without any goal, without any expectation. So the mind has found its ways to come in again into that meditative practice, but actually it's a hindrance for meditation. So meditation and meditative practice for me again became some kind of goal to achieve, some kind of, let's say, tool to achieve something like health, like well-being. But actually, that's why the mind is coming in again. So by having that goal, the mind is coming in again, and meditation cannot be a non-doing because of that goal that I have. And by practicing meditation, I actually again run away from myself and facing that inner, that nothingness. So that meditative practice became another way to somehow run away from myself and not facing that inner space, that emptiness, that darkness of non-doing. So I was doing all kind of activities in my life, like working and doing other kind of activities, feeling stressed, feeling tense. And then I was somehow tense about having that feeling of now I have to do some kind of meditative practice to come out of that tension again. And I was running in that circle of gathering all that tension from my busy life and then having again that goal of releasing that tension with that kind of meditative practice. And as I understood that and saw that pattern in my mind, I could step out of it and just drop all of that. Why running in that circle again and again? Why not living that life relaxed, working but not overdoing, working and doing that kind of work in a relaxed way, and if the work is finished, just let that non-doing happen. And it's not about doing another meditative practice, it's just that non-doing, without any goal, without any expectation what would come, just being. So I realized that having that idea of doing some kind of meditative practice is another mind game, and I can just step out of it and be free. It's that easy. So meditative practice was very, very helpful for me. It was worth all that time, all that money that I dedicated to practice meditation. But now I came to a point where all that meditative practice was not serving me anymore. Somehow it became like another thing that I have on my to-do list that I have to do in order to feel better. And when this goal comes in, I have that idea that I want to achieve something through meditative practice, then I realized that meditation cannot happen, because meditation is a state without having any kind of goal or idea what it will bring to me. It's completely open and receptive, empty. It's just being. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a beautiful day and hope to see you in the next video.